So in 2020, the pain went on. While I was walking in the road, I would slip and fall, and there would be nothing that was making me fall. So I did not take it that seriously until one day I woke up. I could not walk. So my parents took me to the hospital. The doctors did some tests on me. They did some blood tests, X-rays, MRIs, yes, all that. The blood samples did not have anything. The MRIs did not show anything. Or the MRI showed something, but the X-rays did not show anything. And that is the orthopedic, the bone doctor. So the bone doctor, after he saw that I have something on my back, on my spine, he sent me to my neurosurgeon. That's when we met my neurosurgeon. My neurosurgeon explained my situation to me and my parents. He explained it to us. He told us that I have growth inside my spine, and it's really large. It's covering a huge space inside my spine, back from almost kind of the middle top to the bottom part of the spine. So we have to eat. The only medication of it was I had was to be operated on, so that the biopsy would show what's wrong with my spine.
Patricia Deneka, or Mama Njeri, a mother of 3. Njeri is my firstborn daughter. Was diagnosed with arthritis. She was given medicines for arthritis for almost a year. When she reached her Form 4, the pain came back strongly, that she could not study well. We took her to another doctor, where we were advised to be done an MRI, and we discovered that she has a growth in her spine.
My name is Michael Mwangi Muriuki, father to Teresia Njeri. She reached Form 4, she did well, and she was admitted to join university. The blood samples showed nothing, the X-ray showed nothing, but on the MRI, it showed a sausage-like shaped mass on the spinal cord. The doctor referred us to a neurosurgeon. The neurosurgeon looked at the MRI, and he said the only option was having a emergency surgery, because the growth was growing big every day. The surgery was scheduled for 2021, which the surgery was done. The surgery was very successful. She stayed in the hospital for around 2 weeks. She was discharged. After 2 weeks again, she developed some complications. We took her back again to hospital, where she was admitted. She stayed in the hospital for almost a month because of finances. The finances were not coming through, so we had to do some fundraising through friends and family. And she was out of hospital. She was discharged and went home. She continued to do her medication together with the physiotherapy, and she started working again. After around 4 months, she again developed some complications. She became pale. She was very weak. We took her to hospital and she was diagnosed with as having been anemic. She needed blood transfusion, which we organized from friends and families, and she was transfused blood. And she stayed in the hospital for 2 weeks, and she was discharged again. We continued going for clinics to see her doctor, and we went for a session with an oncologist together with a neurosurgeon, and they recommended that she does a second MRI, which she did. And the second MRI showed that the mass was growing very fast, and it was big. It was bigger than the first one, so she needed a specialized treatment. That's when they referred Teresia to India for the second surgery. The trip to India was challenging because we didn't have finances. We did a fundraiser through friends, family. We sold family properties, family items, and everything, but we didn't manage the full amount. We raised approximately 1.5 million. That's what we went to India and to start her medication with.
My parents had to sell some properties. That's when we had the ability to undergo the surgery. That was my first operation back in 2021. I was operated on, and the biopsy came out, and it said that I had ependymoma grade 2. So after about 2 weeks, still in the hospital, I went back home. I was undergoing through physiotherapy. It was making me heal, at least it was making me walk, because after the surgery I was learning to walk again, like how the baby starts to walk again. I was starting everything afresh. Yes, so at about after 6-7 months, the pain began again. We went back to the neurosurgeon. At the neurosurgeon, at that time, at first we were being going to the oncologist because my tumor was known to be cancerous, so it had to be radiated on so that it may die, or it may not, so that it may not grow again. So at that time we were going to the oncologist.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. No. Yes. Please, I'll move this side. Okay. Okay, good. See in front. The camera. Say hello. Say hello to Mama. You can video call to
Yes.
Mama.
Yeah.
We always video call every day. I can't sleep
The
without
place is very early. Yeah.
just talking to my mom.
Okay, please back. You can sit. Tomorrow,
Yes.
we'll outside this room, okay?
Okay.
Now I'm seeking help from the well-wishers so that I may finish my medication, so that I may walk again and continue with my education. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Anastasia Njoroge, mostly known as Shirunjomo. I'm a cousin to Teresia Njeri. As you have heard Njeri's story, she now requires funds to return to India to complete her treatment. Njeri had to return back to Kenya due to lack of funds. We as a family have done all that we can. We have exhausted all that we had. We have reached out to friends who have helped us raise funds. We still require more funds to facilitate Njeri treatment. Njeri has a very high chance of walking again if she completes her treatment and continue with her therapy as advised by the doctors. Njeri still requires 3 million to go back to India to complete her treatment. As a family, we are seeking for well-wishers to help us raise funds to complete her treatment. Njeri is a young, beautiful girl with a beautiful smile. She has a very bright future. Let's join hands together and help Njeri walk again and live a normal life. Thank you and God bless you.
We have heard Njeri's story, and this is not just a story. This is a cry for help, guys. And that is why me as Betty, I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you for support. I'm coming to you for help. Because this girl, she deserves to walk again. She has a very high chance of walking again. As Anastasia said, yes, she has a very high chance of walking, and Njeri can walk again. How can she walk again? She can only walk again if she gets the right treatment, the right medication, the right therapy, the right surgery, and all this is costing money. 3 million Kenya shillings is a lot of money. That is like $30,000. That is a lot of money. This family has drained everything. They have exhausted all the options. They do not know what to do next. And that is why I'm coming to you guys on their behalf to ask you to please support financially. We are putting the pay bill number down here. Please, guys, please, whatever you have, even if it's 10 shillings, even if it's 100 shillings, even if it's $10, $20, whatever currency you use in your country, wherever you are, all walks of life, I am asking you, any part of the world, guys, any part of wherever you are, please, I'm sure if you skip one lunch and support Njeri to get a chance of walking, this will make a whole difference in her life. Guys, I am kindly asking you for your support. And me as Betty, you know, I trust and I believe in you guys. I believe that you have a heart. This is a very young girl. She is not gonna be in a wheelchair for the rest of her life. We refuse. And that is why we are refusing financially by supporting her. She need to go back to India. And you know what? There is flight involved. There is food expenses, and then the medical involved. And all this family cannot. Imagine the other day they went to India. They had to go back. Even after her developing some other complication, she was not able to get the treatment. They had to quickly run back to Kenya because they were out of funds. So guys, kindly support me and support her. The reason I'm saying support me is because I'm calling on you on her behalf. So let's all support Njeri. And thank you so much, guys, for listening. And thank you so much for your help today. It means a lot. That $10, 2 shillings, 10 shillings, 100 shillings, 1,000, 2,000, 100,000, Guys, even if you are able to stand with her and pay for her treatment, the whole entire, we'll appreciate it. Whatever you can get. I really appreciate you. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you and I thank you. May God bless you as you give. May God give you back 100-fold. Bless you in every way. On behalf of this family, I don't know what else to tell you, but to tell you as you give, may God bless you. And also your prayers will mean a lot to Njeri's life. Thank you guys. I love you. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you. God bless you.